The thing about this property, I think it's very unique. It's the history of it. It's a property that's raised a lot of top horses over the decades. Golden Slipper winners, classic winners, Riesling. Herself, one of the great early slip winners, was raised on this very property. We're very proud to have raised 2 slip winners after her. So the combination of lovely undulating topography and terrific soil. And I think when you've got that combined with ample water supply from the Hunter River and very clean water, I think it's very important too. They're the dynamics that make it such a good raising property and why it's one of the top farms to produce top racehorses in Australia. I've been really influenced from a couple of farms. Arthur Hancock, probably the greatest breeder in North America, and his methodology to raising horses in big paddocks, not overstocking, letting horses be horses, develop bone and muscle. The other property probably in Australia that gave me great inspiration was Goree, a wonderful property with a very similar mindset, stock the land, treat the land. Even as far as our yearling preparation goes, where our horses live outside, the vast majority of time I like to keep horses out of the stables as much as possible. Our Magic Millions fillies raised in a paddock of 6 or 8 fillies in a 15-20 acre paddock all the way up to the sale, and I think that gives us a big advantage as far as developing bone, muscle. We've been really fortunate on the farm. We've had 2 slip winners the last 4 years stay inside. We purchased him as a weanling off Kingstar and then raised him here. He was raised in one of our biggest paddocks. He's so proud now to see his progeny going back to the Magic Millions. This year we're so proud of them. Lady of Camelot this year, another filly, Sir Owen Glenn's filly that was raised here. It's so tough, you see that filly, she's not even won a slipper, but she's gone and run so well in the Everest and so well in the Coolmore, and so proud to have the Everest winner, think about it. And so many other Group 1 winners and stakes winners and consistently. We've really worked hard since we started to get the very, very best people in every part of our business. Our stud manager, Jim Kerry, who I've worked with 20 years ago on Ireland, is one of the greatest horsemen I've ever worked with. And his team, Jackson Beers and Rachel, Adam, James, they're just outstanding horse people, and I think horsemanship is something which shouldn't ever be underestimated. The best way to be commercial is to produce the winners. The best way to have a commercial farm is to be the farm that continually produces stakes winners on a regular basis. Buyer comes up to the Newgate consignment at the Magic Millions yearling sale. I want them to subconsciously think 2 things. 1, this farm produces a hell of a lot of good stakes winning horses and Group 1 winning horses. And 2, this farm is a farm you can buy off where they meet the market, and we're very straightforward in how we do business.